Hello, this is Victor. I'm doing these videos to show you some of my miniatures that I paint some time ago and give a little bit explanation on why I like these miniatures. So yeah, I think it's interesting to see some of the work that I did just before I start the channel, and so I will try to share with you some of the miniatures I think are most interesting in some of the videos. I will not do this very frequently maybe, but yeah, I think it's interesting also to see some of the past work and what inspired me. So this is a white dwarf that I get from my subscription into the White Dwarf um, magazine, and yeah, and I when I received this white dwarf, I thought that is a very nice miniature to be used as a tech priest for Imperial Guard. So this is why I decided to paint him on red colors. As you can see here, these are the Mars colors, and he's going to be my um, sorry, my tech priest when I want to use it for my Imperial Astro Militarum Codex. So what's interesting here is well, the red is done with washes and then highlights. You can see that I try to go for very dark colors, even black on the joints, to light red, and this part here, for example, I did a little bit of orange. One thing when you're painting red is you have to be careful with oranges and yellows to avoid that the red is becoming too orangey. The other thing that things that I did here, this I add this box. I put him in a bigger base because I want him to stand up. I know that the Tech Priest goes in a smaller base, but I think this miniature deserves a bigger base and be able to put some other stuff. The miniature comes with this helmet. The only thing I did is I got this box from my bits, and here I don't think you can see it clearly, but you will see in the next picture, or here at the back I put a jar of beer. So yeah, this is from the Dwarf Warriors on the Warhammer Fantasy. I thought that this was very great. Any squad, scout or dwarf needs his beer next to him. So other thing that I'm very happy with is how the eyes of this mask are done. I think I really did a very nice work there. And then on the case of the goblin, I put him nose red, so he's been punched by the scout because he find him just yeah, looking at his staff, and he was very upset. One funny thing is that if you can see this goblin, it goes with a alien costume, and this is why the mask. So this goblin tried to um, be dressed as an alien. This goblin. I add some gold, and then the other thing I did is I did this type of pattern here to break a little bit the reds, and also then the beard and all the hair I did is in white. I start with very deep brown, and then so first I paint with like a beige color, broken white. I did a wash, couple of wash, a wash with agates air shade, or the equivalent in that period, because it was painted I think about 5 6 years ago or even more, before I moved to Belgium. And then I started highlighting hair by hair with first white that was a broken white. What I call is a white that is not really pure white, and then I did some touches with the pure white. I think the beard comes quite nicely. You will have more pictures after this explanation. I just want to share this for to give a little bit of expression first. The metallics I did nothing fancy. It's just normal metallics. I use the metallics from Citadel, and this is quite easy to do. This leather part here, you use a light brown, and then you do a wash with a dark brown, and you will have this pattern very nicely popping up. I did some of the rims and some of the joints of the armor with also metallics also to break a little bit the uniformity of the red, although I want to be the red the main baby color. Other thing in curiosity is this sign at the back, that is the sign for a garage, a repairing garage. Is done with a piece of sprue and a piece of carton. So this is just a paint on top, and then this um, the base was decorated with a texturized plastic card to simulate this type of metal floor. So that's all. I think this was an interesting miniature to do. Yeah, I also experimented a little bit on the skin there. I tried to go for more reddish color to simulate a little bit that he's drinking beer, strong beer, and then the skin of the dwarf is a little bit more reddish than the skin of the humans. So try to yeah, I like to work a little bit on the skin. Also the gems I follow. This was very old, but normally follow the same process. I want to do red gems, so I put red dark on the top with the white spot, and then I go to yellow on the bottom. So yeah, that's all, and now let's enjoy some of the pictures. So please leave your comment, let me know if it's interesting for you to see some pictures and some miniatures from the past, if this is a thing that you are interested on. And yeah, and now let's enjoy the pictures, and thanks a lot for watching. Bye.